we've got a new quest, the Northern Reach. So, though King Flann is weakened, his resolve is not to look onto the conquer of Ulster, the final jewel in his high crown. Okay, so it looks like we are going to be heading back to there. We can't fast travel though, I don't think. No, we can't. So it looks like we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way and ride our horse around. Ride our Link around there. Hopefully there's an easy way up there rather than having to climb. No, looks like we're going to be climbing. Let's speak to Flann. Let's see if we can regain his trust again. But if he starts to wear on us and we get the option to take him out, we will do. However, I'm quite actually curious. Where have I lost my my rations? I had 6. I'm quite surprised they've vanished. That's weird. I'm pretty sure I had 6 and I don't think I used them all on them.
Eivor, I have you and Ciara to thank for curing my men, even if the source of this succor does not sit easily with me.
Not all Druids are your enemies, Lord. It is the children of Danu who attacked you.
Ciara has told me of this Druid cult. They are no great threat if they must strike from the shadows.
Perhaps they only sought to sow doubt among their enemies, and the friends of their enemies.
I regret my earlier distrust, but I've seen too much Irish blood spilt by Danes to give trust easily.
I know what it is to be bloodbound, Lord. It burns so bright it can blind to all else.
So, King, if Aileach is the prize, how do you mean to take it? The ring fort there is the strongest in all the lands.
Yet the kings of Aileach dwell outside its protection, foolishly leaving themselves vulnerable.
Still, that's a long march over uncertain soil. Your army will be exposed to forces unknown.
Barid has offered land at Clogher, where our army will make camp. From there, we move on to Aileach.
This just arrived. The kings of Aileach want to talk peace.
They surrender before you touch their soil. I know those who would die for such a reputation.
I don't like it. The wording is vague. Asking much and promising little.
What's the harm in hearing them out? If we start with the sword, we have nowhere else to go. They know me, they'll listen.
You would speak for me.
If you would honor me with your trust.
Do you have an opinion, Eivor? Or will you simply side with your cousin?
He is right. Technically, there is 2 ways about it.
My cousin gives wise counsel. You lose nothing but time. And if talking fails, answer with steel.
Time marches more quickly when you have an army to keep fit and fed. But I will consider your words. My life has been one of warfare, plots and intrigue. I have never known the trust of a brother, and do not give mine over easily. Barid MacEivor, King of Dublin, I hereby authorize you to speak for me, Flann, High King of Ireland and all of her people.
I will honor the faith you have placed in me, my king.
Do I have your blessing to accompany Barid, King Flann?
I'll not waste our time on formalities, Eivor. But you'll not be going with Barid. I need you elsewhere.
Tell me where.
You must build up some goodwill among the northern Aile, as you've done for other kingdoms. Ciara will provide the details at the pigeon coops.
I will earn
Pigeon
you their
coops?
favor, Lord.
Really,
For
again?
the trust you've shown my cousin.
The joys of pigeon coops. Raise influence in Ulster by carrying out royal demands to help its kings. Right, okay. Not the most exciting of chores. Ulster, taking it back. Those who wish our kingdom hailstone or gemstones, okay. 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 Really? All the way up there? Right. So we'll activate that first one. Are they on the edge? If they're on the edge, we might have just be able to use a bolt. That's on the edge. And so is the other one. Right, okay. Get on. You can make it that little gap. That's it.
Here!
Remain set it, do not take any damage. Head to that one, and then head to the top one. Might be quicker to use our ship to go out to the top one though. Yeah, we'll use our ship, why not?
We're off. song. Hush now. This area is off limits. Let's not lose my way.
Right, what are we doing here? Remain on the set to clear the camp. Okay.
That was tough, but it is done.
Okay, I didn't even know that was an order member. Fair enough. I didn't even realise that was an order member, but that's just saved me. That's just saved me a trip.
Halfway there.
Sail! Catch the wind!
Oh, look, a rainbow.
Strike up a tune!
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steam my words gain wings.
Crash.
Then horns resound the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall.
For those who fight, for those who fall.
Warlord weaves his web of fear. Each man gets his fated share of blood-red surge, the warrior shield. Raven scan the battlefield.
I do wish though you could change the colours of the men. That's one thing I would like to change. But I like that you can customise your boat, but it's just the fact that they stay blue. You should be able to personally customise your men to interact with.
Sail!
Assuming it's got to be up there.
Go, my eyes. Best not to draw attention here.
Nice. That was easy enough. The power of arrows.
To get out of here.
We jump.
That will have earned King Flann some support. I'd best go see him at Clocher.
Clocher. Let's go find Clocher. So the nearest place to Clocher is here. Clocher. And right. Okay. Sleep galleon. So I think what we'll do is we'll head to Flann and then see what happens from there. We have gathered support for your conquest.
God has heard my prayers.
You flatter me, Lord, but what's wrong? Where's Barid?
He's not returned, nor have 2 messengers sent after him.
This cannot be simple misfortune. It hints at some dark design.
Do you wish you'd taken up Eivor's offer earlier?
Aye. We may have lost 3 souls for not giving it more serious consideration.
Let me go after him, Lord. If he lives, I will find him.
Even with your cunning and guile, you would not go unchallenged. Not without a king's pass, and few Vikings have those.
I'd wager a few from Donegal do.
Donegal, a Norse settlement.
A port on the western shore. A fair bit of their trade finds its way to Aileach, so someone there is bound to have a pass.
Is this port well guarded?
It's crawling with Norsemen grown lazy on success. They'd not expect someone to go Viking on them.
Good. I'll go to Donegal now and get one of these passes. With your leave, Lord.
If it means fewer lives lost, you have my blessing.
You don't have a choice in the matter. I'm doing it whether you like it or not. Alright, so we'll head back to there and then head over. Get one of these passes. Don't know why you need a king's pass though. I mean, we're Eivor of the Raven clan. We do what we want. Take what we want. Who's gonna stop us? Make way. Find a king's palace. Can we not fight for a king's palace? Down you go.
I must be careful if there are any king's passes to be had. I may well find one here.
Go on, Father. Murder it. Down you go. The murderer has just been murdered. So is there an area that we're...
Sunan.
Oh, right, yeah. There you go.
Be my eyes.
I'm sure it's our green market, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Taking a pic. pretty straightforward. Right, so what we'll do is we'll fast travel to the... Oh, okay, we can't fast travel because we're in a hostile area.
This should get me through Aileach's gates.
See if we can fast travel now. Yep, so we'll head there, we'll head down to that. I don't really think it's gonna matter about some gate. We'll climb over it, we'll break through it, we'll do what we need to. Mind your business.
An impressive fortress. One cannot help but wonder what's within. Now to see how they treat someone with a king's pass.
Make way, make way.
What business have you here?
The business of kings. Here's my pass.
Go on, then.
Who are you to come before the kings of Aileach unannounced?
Fergal. You're not Fergal. I don't know you.
I am Sturm of Donegal. Who is Fergal?
The King of Dublin speaks of a cousin who advised us for a time. A glorified goat herder who should have taken our advice. So, Sturm, what brings a Viking from Donegal here?
You tell me. I came at your invitation.
There's some mistake. I sent no such message. It wasn't me. It could have been you-know-who. But he hates Vikings. Forgive my brother's bluntness. We will get to the root of this, I assure you. Can I offer you a drink?
Yes? More drink? I haven't seen the bottom of my cup since I got here. If I wasn't a trusting man, I'd say they're trying to keep me drunk.
No drink for me. I'll return when you have finished your king's business.
If it's not drink you're wanting, you should take a tour of the ring fort. It's renowned throughout the land.
As we've told you several times, King Barid, the ring fort of Valhalla is not open to guests. In fact, you could even say that it's closed for a select few.
Ah, so you're keeping prisoners there. Oh, have a drink, you two. Do you think I haven't taken a few hostages myself?
I'll seek out a place to rest until you remember why I was summoned here.
Of course. Of course. Your pass will grant you free run of this place.
Cool.
If you see Fergal, say hello for me.
For the last time, Barid, the ring fort is off limits.
Cheers, Barid.
If I read Barid right, freeing Fergal could be key to liberating Aileach. And to do that...
He's getting inside the fort.
No,
Okay.
But my pass won't get me into that ring fort. I'll need to find another way.
Looks like we need that key, wherever that dude's gone. There he is.
Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded.
You'll suffer for that!
Where's the dude with the key now?
Key. Is there someone here named Fergal?
I am he. Who wants to know, Viking?
I serve Barid McKeever and
Too
King
kind.
Flann.
Thank you so
they
much.
offer you freedom.
Okay, looks like we're freeing everybody. Chest. Here we go.
Hey, you're Eivor, right? You served King Barid. We were meant to check on the king and report back, but soldiers grabbed us and threw us in here.
I'll let you out. Return to King Flann if you can.
My thanks. God bless you.
Secure the prisoner. Right. Secure the prisoner. Okay, where's the exit?
Survey the area, Sunan.
Going to feed the worm. God damn you! God won't let us live.
Dom vera in rector of Hover don Aileach. On egan dom cover da irad. We hain drupach. Need erf. Don.
Oh, so.
Loud so loud and so. Very seeing them of Aileach. Just the fenny. Just for carried on.
Take control.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
Right, boys, let's go to war.
Just the fenny. Together, lads, we have this! Out of options, Remain steadfast!
The stronghold is ours.
Join us, cousin. We've been having a grand old time, the kings and I.
It's the abbot who's turned this place into a prison. He's taken hostages from all the families to control all of Ireland. Shut your gab, Donald. Owen would kill you if you talk too much. And Flann will kill us if we don't. It's like Donald said. It was Owen. He told us to delay whoever came until...
Until what?
Until the abbot can move his forces in.
How many men? How many?
We don't know. No one does. He has some companies at Armagh, more men than he lets on. That's all I know.
Left to my cousin, you'd both be puddles of blood and guts. But King Flann might spare your heads. You'll be treated as hostages, not prisoners, until your king decides what to do with you. Now, think on your sins. It'll be easier in the end to let them keep their crowns, but they don't need to know that yet.
Flann must learn of this trap.
I've already sent messengers telling him to pull his army back. I wasn't going to sit on my arse waiting for you.
I'm impressed.
Don't be. It took days of drinking that swill before Neil finally grew bored and careless.
You've outdone yourself. I'll be sure to let the king know who the real hero was today.
Thanks to you, cousin. Make sure that message reached Flann and I'll join you all later. May Sol and Mauni guide ye.
The mask of diplomacy. So let's head back there. Hopefully the king's going to pull back his forces so we don't get ambushed. Ponytails through the hood. And then we'll call it on that one once we report back to the king. Time for the wolves.
Eivor, you did well at Aileach. We march in the morning. I think it no small thing for you to lead my honor guard.
Did you not get Barid's message, Lord? You must pull back, not move forward. This ruse is part of a larger trap, not yet sprung.
Barid believes to know the minds of these kings, but the church has taken root and flourished since my uncle's day.
The church is behind the plot against you. Did the message say nothing of Abbot Owen?
King Neil and King Donal were doubtless seeking to cast blame elsewhere. The church is a convenient scapegoat.
What if there's some truth to Barid's suspicions?
Owen is the abbot of Armagh, God's appointed in Ireland. I cannot doubt him on the word of a friend.
You mean a pagan?
Why are you all still here? Did my message not get through?
It did, but King Flann is not convinced.
You must pull out the clawher now, my king, before we are surrounded by Owen's army.
You do not command me, Barid McEivor. If there was an army, my scouts...
Your scouts are dead. Baldur's blood, Flann. How many must die before you learn to trust?
You forget yourself, Barid. Do not invoke your false gods in my presence.
Listen, what's that?
Owen's wolves have arrived. I didn't come this far to die in a tent, my king.
We're under attack!
Come on!
Looks like we're going to war again.
This place is heavily guarded.
I'll take more heads than you, cousin!
Do not wager on it.
Decent eye, mate.
If we hold off this assault, we will save the day! Run me straight! Focus! Focus!
Your end is nigh!
Alright, you're one of my boys.
They're all around us.
The archers have fire!
They come from the field.
Run for the archers' bars! Leave on the line!
Jesus, guide my blow! Skittering away there! You're not
Taste that boy.
Come like die like dogs.
Seek out Flann and Ciara at the barricades. I'll gather the men and meet you back here.
Until then, cousin.
You won't take long! That's the last of them!
Where are we going? This way.
Take you!
Produce your help, Eivor!
Come with me! I'll be on shield.
They're on the road! They have no honor! Show them no mercy!
We have this! Pay for your sins! You're mine!
Is this king actually going to fight? I'm not seeing him swing his sword yet.
Come, brothers! You're dead! Your life for that!
He's just walking around with a sword. He's not actually fighting at all.
Yes, there!
They retreat!
You've saved us!
I'm not talking about his bravery, just watch on with a frigging sword. Should have listened. He should have listened. You just lost a lot of men for your stupidity. When kings think they know best.
We held them off. At a great cost.
Eivor, where is Barid?
Barid! Can you hear me? Barid McKeever!
Have you seen King Barid?
Aye. He was headed towards the farm on the edge of the village.
A cold hand that grips my heart.
Find this little Barid. I'm assuming that's asking me to blow it up because it's not got nothing. Oh shit, there he is.
Barid,
Eivor,
I'm here.
a glorious end, don't you think? Worthy of a saga, maybe. And you thought I'd gone soft.
No one knew your true measure.
Except you, cousin. You never doubted me.
Your bravery will be remembered, Barid. I'll see to it.
See you in Valhalla.
Hold your weapon well, cousin. I will see you in Valhalla.
Siegfried is my Valhalla, Eivor. Valhalla need not be a place. It can be a legacy. Flann must back him. Have him swear by his God. There's nothing the Christians fear more than their Almighty's wrath.
Farewell, cousin. Farewell.
It will be done.
It will be done.
A hero's funeral. Earth has become a greater man in death than he was in life.
Or maybe we were too small to see his full size.
A harsh truth. But fair. He saw more clearly than I. And I ignored his counsel. Owen will pay for his death.
What then? When the abbot is gone and you've tamed the north, what of Siegfried? Will you give him your royal support?
When he has proven himself. It would not be good politics at this time.
Trolls take your politics. Barid gave his life in your service. If this is how you repay loyalty, you'll be in short supply.
Twice you stung me with truth. I'll return the favor. Siegfried isn't ready. But he could be, with proper teaching.
Good. He'll benefit from your wisdom.
And my support. But neither throne will be secure while Owen lives.
We'll throttle the snake. And afterward, the fate of this land will be in your hands. Yours and Siegfried's.
The horses are being made ready, my king. Sure you don't want to rest your bones and leave by dawn's light?
My thoughts ride too rough for sleep. I've an army and reputation to reclaim. The second may prove harder than the first.
Indeed.
My mother used to tell me how the Morrigan would feed on the death of heroes, then fill men's heads with thoughts of war. I imagined using the Tara Stone to drown out their song, the way Bishop Patrick drove the snakes from Ireland.
There's no power strong enough to do what you say. Not even the gods can change fate. The world is destined to end in war.
'Twas not but the fantasy of a young girl, so...
Tell Flann I'll come to him after I've arranged things with Siegfried.
Tell him yourself. I'm not leaving yet.
With that, Eivor loses another family member. Let's hope Siegfried can honour his father's legacy.
Eivor! We will march upon Armagh immediately.
This place smells like a brewer's hut.
I will blood eagle the abbot with my own hands. I will blanket the north with the skulls of petty kings.
Enough! If you charge into Armagh like a berserker, they will crucify you like their Christ.
I'm sorry to tell you, my king. The siege weapons you requested are being held by Armagh.
Hell have that abbot. Those weapons were to be a show of the strength of Dublin's new king.
Forget about shows of strength. Cast your fortunes with Flann. High King will be a powerful ally if you back him now. Where are these weapons coming from? Who's supplying Armagh?
A shadowy web of pirates run by a Druid cult. They roost along the northern coast, looting and trading in equal measure.
These Druids, do they call themselves the Children of Danu?
In fact, they do. Led by one they call the Seed. Now that you have their scent, I wish you a good hunt. If there is nothing more, my king, I will return to my shop.
I will gather what forces I can wherever I can, and join them to Flanns. Together we will avenge my father.
You have a strength that comes from him. When you find that, men will follow.
Indeed. But you are still young. Right, so it looks like we've got investigate Morvilla Abbey on the upper Bay of Ulster, Eastern Peninsula. What's it called? The Seed. King Flann damage intact as well. Siegfried flees the fight and gains a crown. Now Eivor must assist both to honour Barid's final wish. And on that note, we are going to call this episode. And I hope you enjoyed that. We got to mourn a king. Eivor lost a cousin. And we're going to go seek revenge. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe and share. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Game over.